So you're probably familiar with Earth, and I'll even go out on a limb and say you're probably familiar with Google Maps, which is basically Earth, but it's got the street names already built into it. But did you know there's also wplace, which is basically Google Maps, but you can draw on it? Like anybody can go out there and draw pixel art on this thing. It's only been around for like a month and already a ton of places are covered up in pixels. It's pretty neat. So I'm gonna take you out there, show you what it looks like, show you how you can draw on it, and talk about how some of that kind of works. And it's gonna be a fun little time. Buckle up, it's pixel time. Woohoo! Hey guys, I'm Andrew Robinson over Robinson Pixels. wplace.live. Got the rules here. Don't paint over other people's stuff. Don't do inappropriate stuff. Basically, the rules are don't be a jackass. So if you can manage that, then you should be good to go. All right, so here is the flat Earth right here. You gotta be zoomed in to a certain level before you can actually see any pixels. So we're gonna go to the United States because I live here. We're gonna zoom in where my mouse is. What do we got? Okay, so obviously the whole planet's not covered yet, which is good for you, because that means you can claim some other areas. Let's just look around here, though. We got somebody drew that. There is an explore button over here you can click, though, and that'll just take you somewhere random. So let's just move out of there and into this area. Somebody started some legs here. Looks like they're working pretty hard. But if you look around, oh, hang on. People are drawing like a lot of stuff. There's a Ramona. Somebody edited Mega Man to look like the little Fallout guy. Aw, that's cool. I live in Tennessee. Let's look at how Nashville's doing. Holy crap. That's our football team. That's our hockey team, because Nashville does have hockey. One thing that I think is kind of cool about this place is that every area seems to have some of its own unique flair, especially in the bigger cities. So like Nashville has moon pies, which is like a little dessert thing. But like if we went to, let's say, another city, New York, right? I bet somebody up in New York has drawn like the Statue of Liberty. But automatically you can see a different flair, right? Like we've got an anarchy symbol here and the Sopranos, and it's a different vibe than what was back towards my home. There we go. I didn't know where Ellis Island was. Well, look at that. There's a bunch of statues of liberty. Go into New Orleans and immediately, well, there's an alligator. There's Tiana from Princess and the Frog. Let's look somewhere else. Paris. Oh my God, Paris has a lot of red and blue. Are there turf wars going on out here? I was reading a little bit online. Apparently some people like have whole factions and alliances. Actually, there's a button for alliances. I'm not doing all that. I am but a humble man who just likes to pixel. But you know, for the people who do want to do it, this is probably really exciting. Waldo. Cool. I want to know what's going on in Antarctica. Aha! Look, somebody drew Earthworm Jim down here. And bugs. Apparently there's a place called Pig Island. I need you to know there are pigs here. You'll see a few things on your tours. There's a lot of Hatsune Miku out here. There are a number of Mega Man edits. It shows how popular Mega Man style sprites are. That's neat. Where's Machu Picchu? Northwest of Cusco. Y'all know there's gonna be some drawing of the Emperor's New Groove down there. I can already tell you. Let's just go look at Cusco. Thank you, internet. Cusco. Now there is a button if you're getting lost that you can actually click down in the corner, and that makes everything semi-transparent, which makes it much easier when you're just trying to find Machu Picchu. Oh, hey, look. This is all I wanted. A picture of Machu Picchu ruins. Now, if you're wanting to draw, you may notice at the bottom, there's actually this little counter right here. This is how many pixels you're allowed to paint per 30 seconds. Apparently, the longer you play this, the more it goes up. My good friend, Barnaby Panda, who I'll talk about here in just a second, has up to 240 right now. Me, since I haven't really used this, I'm just at 62. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna just draw a little bitty Indiana Jones right here, and it's not gonna be very good. You can right click to erase, left click to draw, and it doesn't use up your timer until you've placed everything in the spot where you want it to be. I'm gonna mute my computer so you can't hear that. Now, it doesn't have like a real toolkit for you to use that you would use in a standard pixel art app. And that's okay. This is just like a fun little thing, you know? There we go. And paint. Ta-da! Make his hat a little bit bigger. I've only got 6 more pixels. Let's square that up and paint. That's a little bit better. You don't even have to be like a really great artist to use this. If you just want to go through and copy other people's art 1 pixel at a time, that's totally valid. My friend / patron, Barnaby Panda, patreon.com/RobinsonPixels, he's the one who pointed me to wplace. And so in thanks for that, and / to give him a wedding present, I actually drew his character, his persona, and his fiance's persona in a separate app. I use Pixsquare, you can use Sprite, whatever you want. And what he is now doing is he's going in and he is redrawing my art 1 pixel at a time. Let's go take a look at that. So you can see it's in process right here. I'm gonna actually draw some of the art. Oh, you only regain 1 pixel every 30 seconds? Okay, that's good to know. We're gonna go here. There. Get a little bit of the mouth going. Okay, and now the mouth has been started. So of course, one big advantage to drawing this separately in a different app first is that you don't waste time trying to figure out where pixels should or shouldn't go. I would actually recommend going to LowSpec. If you've ever been there, it is a palette resource. Some folks have already built out wplace palettes. Now they've built out the standard default palette that you get, which is right here. You get this many colors. You can actually unlock more colors. So they have both versions of the palette at lowspec.com. So I think that's really useful. Let's pop in another couple of colors here. I could see how this would get to be a fun use of your time. Yeah. Okay, so if you have tried out wplace, let me know if you went and looked at your house in it and if there were already things drawn on it. My house is currently not covered, but there is stuff very close by. And actually, I do want to close out and say how cool it is that there's stuff very close by. Pixel art as a whole seems to me like a very, very niche subject. And the fact that there are other people out there, some of them much closer to home, who actually do this too and enjoy it, is really cool. So you guys need to know you're not alone out there. There's a whole planet of people, or at least people across the planet, who will draw just random shit. And we can all do that together. Follow along for more pixel practice. Freaking chair. I don't know how to fix that. Is there a way to stop leather from squeaking? I feel like I could probably stick something in between the chair, like a fluffy thing.